Hey, gang, this is Todd Core, student pastor at Harmony Hill. Kind of doing a different thing today, talking to one of our outstanding parents here on the Hill, of a parent of students, and just kind of getting insight into what's going on in the lives of parents as we navigate these unusual days. And so, Stephanie, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your family?
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie Oliver. My husband and I have been married, will be 19 years this year, and we have attended Harmony Hill all 19 years, and we have brought up 4 children. My oldest is 15, my youngest is 8, and 3 are in the youth ministry. So these are uncharted territories all the way around this year.
For sure. So as you mentioned, you've got kids ranging from older, elementary all the way to, Boston's in high school. What has been your approach to talking with your kids about the virus and the potential threats that it poses?
Yeah. Well, just to start off, I have no clue what I'm doing. It is on a wing and a prayer. I feel like we're all on the same boat on that end, but just my take on just everyday life and everyday challenges. I'm a half glass full kind of girl, and so that's just kind of my take. Like, we focus on the positives instead of, it's getting scarier and scarier every day. And I feel like it's hitting closer to home now, but we just know this is bigger than us, but our faith is bigger than we are. So that's just kind of where we choose to land our focus every day and just see what we can do. I mean, there's something we can do, and it puts our hearts in a better place. It puts our spirits in a better place when we're always thinking about just something we can do. So we've done little things every day since spring break, and hopefully that kind of resonates and sticks with my kids for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It is uncharted waters. And though this is not anything that we necessarily wanted to happen, there have been some interesting side effects, some of them positive. So with all the changes and disruptions to schedules that have come as a result of this, what has maybe been a good surprise or change for you or your family?
Yeah, definitely. This is warm welcome in our house. We are so busy. We are lucky to sit down once a week to have a meal together. Our meals together are in the car going from practice to basketball games. So this is just a really nice welcome. I mean, my heart races every time I just think about graduation years. We're 3 years out. So I'm just enjoying this time and soaking up this, just really pouring into my kids and creating a relationship that I feel like the clock is ticking. So the other night, me and my kids, we were watching I Still Believe, great movie, bring out the Kleenex boxes. But I just sat with Brody. He sat in my lap and he held my hand the whole time. And it was just a sweet, I can't remember the last time we just did a simple thing like that. And when you're a parent of toddlers, like, you just want your personal space. And now that time is gone and those moments are gone. So parents of toddlers appreciate that and soak those moments up. And so I'm just thrilled with this time as our family.
That's awesome. I've heard that from a lot of families that, one of the bonus side effects has been that renewed time together without the stress of going one place to the other.
Yes.
For sure. So as a mom, what are some of the sources that you have found or that you go to find encouragement, levity, inspiration for kind of the day-to-day of this thing?
The meme game is strong. Those keep me going. I'm waiting for Teacher Appreciation Day and Picture Day. So I've enjoyed that, but also just, like I said, I'm just really focusing my time and energy on my kids, and because these years and days are so few and precious. So I'm just trying to grow them. And I feel like this was a release of church, the best of church Netflix. Pastors all around the world are putting out some fabulous messages. And so we are taking, as a family, that opportunity of just listening to these amazing pastors, from Louis Giglio to Craig Rochelle, Mike Todd. I mean, my kids can get encouraged and listen to some just encouragement for their purpose and where they go to when they do have fearful days. My kids really aren't fearful right now, but I know so many of our friends are affected by this. They're the front line of doctors and nurses and small business owners that are affected. So I know some of their friends, once they get connected and see the reality of what's going on, they might become fearful. So we're really taking advantage of just getting some alone time, putting our phones down, putting Fortnite down, and just gleaning from some of those pastors.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have been doing that as well. And in our house, trying to find different ways to certainly thankful for what Harmony Hill is doing. But yeah, like you said, there's a host of other inspirational, godly people who are speaking truth. And so I appreciate you mentioning some of them. You did send me one video clip that you found, brought some levity. I don't know that I can share it in the video right now, but I'm going to post it in the link below. But do you want to just kind of set that up for people in case they want to click on that link?
Oh, yes. This was a video I saw that I just think all of us moms can relate to this. I mean, I feel like I have spent more money in groceries in the last 3 weeks, and now we have another month. So y'all are going to get a kick out of it, but she just relates to so many issues that we are feeling as moms. Like, we enjoy this time, but we do need a break every once in a while. So go take a bath, go take a nap, wake up 30 minutes early and enjoy a quiet cup of coffee, but y'all will enjoy this video.
Yeah, it's sort of like a mom's prayer.
Yes.
So it was pretty humorous. So in kind of that line, what's one fun or creative idea that your family has done or that you may plan to do, just as that you've kind of picked up or seen, or however you want to respond to that?
We have done more puzzles than we've done in 20 years. We're on puzzle number 3, but I usually, it's hard to make myself step back. Like, I want to take control. I want to plan. I want to form schedules and lots of things to do. But I really have just in the last few years taken the approach of John 3:30 of less of me and more of him. And so I'm just kind of taking a step back and just letting the kids kind of dictate of what some things we can do. And just, if it's a day we need to go outside, if it's a day we've had a lot, we've spent a lot of family time together and have done a lot of hands-on activities, and we just kind of go our separate ways. And it's just, I feel like moms need to give themselves grace and just don't feel like you have to have all the answers and know what to do. Just have fun and soak up these moments.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know my wife has mentioned a couple of your Facebook posts that have kind of revealed that sort of just taking it a more relaxed approach about, talking about brushing teeth and getting out of pajamas, and it might be a little later in the day than normal. And that's encouraging, like, okay, everybody's kind of doing that, so I appreciate you being willing to share
that. They woke up at 1:00 today.
Hey.
So yeah, we're just kind of rolling with the punches as we go.
There you go. All right. So last question. What are some things that you and your family are praying about together as a family during this time?
Well, as a family, we're just hoping this really sticks this time. Older parents and moms that I look up to always tell me, they give me hope that my kids will become friends one day. So I'm hopeful of that, but it's just sweet to see this time kind of cultivating in their hearts and them sort of engaging and enjoying each other. but that is our prayer as a family. And but my prayer as a mom is just that I'm stewarding this time well and pouring into their hearts. In our life groups right now before COVID-19, we were sharing testimonies with just all the different couples. And what we have found is that all of the testimonies have some sort of impact with their household, with their parents' marriages, with their family of origin. So my husband and I are prayerful that we just make an impact for the kingdom in our kids' hearts, and that they grow closer to the Lord because of something that they see, and not the other way around, that we don't push them away from it. So
Yeah. I appreciate you
sorry.
so much for taking some time to just share some thoughts. And hopefully, my prayer is that that will encourage some folks who are at home that are willing to take a look at this video. If you are watching, thank you for taking the time to watch with us. You can do us a big favor by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube channel, HHBC Students. And I really appreciate Stephanie taking the time to do that. I know I didn't really ask you this, but is there anything else you'd want to just say before we close out?
I don't think so. I think, all of, I'm speaking to moms, but I know just this affects parents all around. But just reach out and, don't be afraid to say you're having a hard day or you need prayer, you are at your wit's end. I mean, just reach out and be real with someone. That's so helpful.
It is. The term social distancing, we need to recognize it really is physical distancing.
Right.
We socially need each other more than ever. So
Exactly. Yeah.
that's a good word. Well, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for
Thanks,
watching, and we'll see
Todd.
you when we see you.